Hello students, now is the time for our online science class. So we are in chapter 11, Simple Machines. In our last class, we already learned that a simple machine is a machine that uses a single force to do work and make it easy. Simple machines do not increase or decrease the amount of work to be done. 6 simple machines are lever, pulley, inclined plane, wedge, screw and wheel and axle. Lever is a long rod that rests on a fixed point used to lift or move loads. There are 3 types of lever: first class lever, second class lever and third class lever. Today we will learn about other simple machines. First of all, pulley. Actually, when people got tired of pulling water out of a well, then a rope was passed over a freely moving wheel fixed over the well, and this simple machine made the work easy. A pulley is a simple machine made of a rope and a wheel. There are 2 types of pulley, a fixed pulley and a movable pulley. Fixed pulley is actually one that remains fixed to a position. It has a fixed axle which is attached to a support like a hook or a wall. It makes work easier by changing the direction of the force applied. Fixed pulley is used for drawing water from the wells, and it also used to hoist a flag on a flagpole. And a moving pulley is used to lift heavy loads. A movable pulley is a pulley that moves with the load. Movable pulley is used at construction sites for lifting heavy materials. It does not have a fixed axle. The axle is free to move along with the load. Movable pulleys are used along with fixed pulleys to reduce the effort. Next is wheel and axle. We already know that it is easier to push a load using wheels than to carry it. However, the wheel alone cannot be used as a simple machine. It becomes usable only when a rod or an axle is attached to it. A wheel with a rod attached to it is known as a wheel and axle arrangement. Actually, the axle is a small rod into which goes a wheel. Any movement of one causes a movement of the other. Machines like car, sewing machine, egg beater, doorknob, etc. have a wheel and axle arrangement in them. Electric fans, bicycles and most big machines are also use this arrangement. Now I am telling you about inclined plane. It is actually an inclined plane is a flat sloping surface which makes work easier. To push an object up on an inclined plane than to lift it directly. In hospitals and some buildings, inclined planes or ramps are made next to staircases. They help in moving wheelchairs and stretchers up and down easily. An inclined plane is used while loading barrels into a truck. An inclined plane always has its one end higher than the other. Workers use inclined planes from their trucks to the ground to unload or load the cargo. In a park, you usually use the slide, Yes, it is it is an inclined plane, obviously. So, next I am telling you about the screw. The screw is a screw is an inclined plane. It is also an inclined plane that goes around a cylinder. It has ridges or threads that changes the direction of force applied. The circular motion helps to move things upward and downward. The screw thread is used in bolts, revolving stools, bottle caps and a pin cap. A screw can raise weights or it can brace or fasten objects. They are commonly used to hold things together so that they cannot be easily pulled out like nails. Now I am telling you about wedge. It is also a useful simple machine, wedge. It has a V shape at its edge that makes it easier to separate an object. It has two inclined planes placed back to back that meet at the sharp edge. The sharper the edge, the easier is the work. A wedge is used to split things apart. Some examples of wedges are an axe, a knife, a razor, etc., which are used to cut and tear objects. So, these all are the important simple types of simple machines. We already learnt it, and I am telling you a very interesting fact that simple machines like lever, inclined plane, wheel and axle were used by Egyptians in the construction of pyramids, So, the chapter is completed here. You all please read the chapter carefully. And in our next class, I'll discuss on the question answers on this chapter. So, till then, bye.